Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So this video is going to be about all of postpartum care. I'm going to show you guys what I used for her down there after giving birth. I did have a second-degree tear, and the reason why I'm making this video is because there's this long list of stuff that you need for yourself, for the baby, for the house and everything like before you give birth. But honestly, like, you really don't need that much stuff. I'm gonna keep this list below 10 items. I had about 15 to 20 items of stuff that I thought I was gonna need, but I didn't. So first I'm gonna show you guys what I did use. Mind you, again, I gave birth vaginally. Like I said, I had a second-degree tear, so if you gave birth via cesarean, this might not be the same because I really can't speak on that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this video. The first thing on my list, and it's not in any particular order, but the first thing on my list that I believe that you will need is tucks. Now, these here have witch hazel, and they are very soft pads. I'm gonna take one out to show you guys. And I have like extra because they're kind of dusty because, you know, I gave birth 3 months ago and I haven't used this for like 2 months. But I'm gonna show you guys one little pad, and they're like circular like this. And they're actually really moist. Like, every single pad has a lot of liquid in it, and it's very soft. I would actually grab like 2 or 3 of them and layer them inside on top of my pad, and this alone just provided so much comfort, and just, yeah, it felt really good down there. So this here, and I'll tell you guys how I'm using everything. I kind of didn't really organize myself before this, but that's number one. Second thing, obviously, is a big pad. These are from the hospital. Huge pads. These were very comfortable, and I actually bought some more on Amazon. They were pretty expensive, but I ended up canceling that order because I found some good pads at the store that I actually really liked. They were the, what are they called? They are the Poise brand. Those were so good, and I got the gigantic ones, and I thought I had an extra one to show you guys, but it was pretty much as long as this. It wasn't as thick, but it was really absorbent, and it was really comfortable. I personally did not feel comfortable wearing like the Always ones, the Always brand. I wasn't really a fan of these. I didn't use any of this. So half of this I made into patsicles, which I did not use. And I just don't like these because they're, I don't know, I just, look at these. Like, they have like a weird, like, layer on the top that kind of sticks to everything down there. And it's really uncomfortable when you're healing, you know, from giving birth. So yeah, I used the big pads, big from the hospital. I took as many as I could. I have 2 left. And I bought the Poise brand, and I recommend those, the super big ones. I like those a lot. This here, really good. Dermoplast, pain, burn, and itch. This kind of numbs everything down there. The hospital gave me both tucks and Dermoplast and the pad. So the hospital kind of gave me everything that I needed, and everything extra that I had, I didn't really want to use. So this was pretty much it. I would layer my tucks onto the pad, and I would put like 3 of them, or 4 or 5, just as many as I needed. And then I would spray this down there, just pull this up and go about my day. I did also have the Frida Mom Undies. I bought like a ton of these, and I only have 1 left. These were amazing. I love these. These were very comfortable. They were just tight enough and snug and comfy, and I can move in them. And yeah, I recommend the Frida Undies. Some people do diapers, which I was debating doing, but I really was happy with this option instead. Diapers was something I did not buy, and I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't have used them. Another thing that you will need is the Peri Bottle. I already sealed mine away into a Ziploc bag, but this here, I'm pretty sure you know how it works. You just put water in it, lukewarm water, and when you're done peeing, you turn it down like this, and then you spray down there, and it shoots the water at a very perfect angle. I would fill this up a couple times every time I went to the bathroom because I needed to spray down there in the front and the back. And yeah, I wanted to get everything thoroughly clean. The hospital did give me this one, but it was just hard, you know, to angle it right down there to get the water washing correctly down there, if you know what I mean. So sometimes I would fill this up and this one, and this I would use first to give it kind of like a rinse first, and then I would go in with the second one. But yeah, it's all preference. Everything that I'm showing you, you want to have in arm's reach of your like toilet, where when you're sitting on your toilet, you want everything super close to you. And another thing I needed was paper towels, because after I was done spraying everything down there, everything was just wet, and I needed to dry like the edges and around my vulva, because everything was just so messy down there and wet from you just spraying a bunch of water down there after going pee. So this was definitely something I needed. Now, I didn't like actually pat myself or dry myself directly on my vulva, but I did do it around so that when I put my undies up, my undies wouldn't get super wet. We got the tucks, we got the humongous pads, the dermoplast, the Peri Bottle, paper towels, the Frida chonies, okay, painkillers for obviously the throbbing pain. The stool softeners was a must. I didn't poop until like maybe the 4th day postpartum, but I really needed the stool softeners because yes, the first poop is very scary. I agree. I can say it is. That's pretty much it as far as what you need. I do recommend having everything within arm's reach. You don't want to be, you know, dealing with the pain and sitting on the toilet and not having anything close to you. So I had everything right in front of me, which was just so amazing. So now I'm gonna talk about all the stuff that I did not use. So first of all, I made patsicles. I threw them all away. Like a month before giving birth, I went to the store and I bought these Always maxi pads, which I prepared into patsicles. I bought myself this expensive aloe vera and witch hazel, and I prepared my patsicles. I think I did like probably half the bag prepared into patsicles. I, you know, did the whole thing where I drizzled aloe vera onto the pad with some witch hazel and, you know, wrapped them back up and put them in a Ziploc bag and store them in the freezer. I did not use a single one, and actually the thought of using them just made me cringe. Like just was so uncomfortable to even think about using it, and I was okay with what I had, so I didn't really need any of that. Moving along, the kit that my sissy-in-law bought me came with, which I really actually liked this. It came with a lot of cool stuff. It came with 4 of those undies, these right here, and I bought like another separate package of them. As I was saying, I didn't use like most of this. I liked it, but once I was, you know, in the thick of everything, I really didn't use it. I tried to use it. This Fridamom Perennial Healing Foam has witch hazel in it, so if you're using tucks, that has witch hazel in it, so I don't really think you need this. But I still tried it. Most of it is full. It was very foamy, like that, and actually, like when I used it a couple times, it even burned, which the tucks never burned. And then these here, they're all already dry, but these here, they're also witch hazel. They are 24 like pad liners, and it's even developed like a weird color here. They're pretty much dry, and this pretty much would go on the pad, but I had the tucks again, which was exactly the same as this, and I didn't really like these, honestly. Didn't like them. So you don't need to waste your money on this. I'm probably gonna toss these in the garbage after this video. And the last thing that came in this little packet thing was 4 of these Frida Mom Instant Cool Therapy plus absorbent pad in one. And I did use this twice. Both times it was very uncomfortable. They're so thick and bulky. When you sit, it just feels so uncomfortable. I didn't use the last 2 that were in this. So yeah, I didn't need to do all that extra stuff. Like I said, I didn't use my patsicles. I didn't use any of the aloe vera gel, any of the witch hazel stuff. So save your money on all that. Just get yourself some extra tucks. The hospital gave me 2 small packages of this, but I bought some more, and then I bought some more dermoplast, and I bought some pads. That's all I needed. And these were good. All right, anyway, I'm almost done. That is the hubby. All right, everyone. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to reach that because I want to monetize my channel, and it'd be so awesome if you could help me with that. I would appreciate that. And yeah, with all that being said, I'm out for real this time. Goodbye. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Bye.